Aries, welcome Aries. This will be your love messages. This is a timeless read. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And this will also relate to your sun, moon, rising, guys. So first, we're gonna see where you sort of stand when it comes to this connection, and where your person stands, and sort of the conflicting energies between you. And then we'll also get deeper into the situation. So I'm going to do some oracle cards to start off with, guys, and sort of see what's happening in the situation between you and your person. So in your past, I feel like there could have been some dirt digging. There was some sort of trust issues from your past, okay? I feel like you and your person, there was some sort of, you guys weren't, in, this could have been a no communication situation in the past, guys, and I feel like there was someone trying to dig up dirt on you, and there was someone trying to, you also trying to dig dirt on someone else. So I don't know if there was some sort of conflicting energy surrounding you and your person, where there was no communication, but there was also a heavy energy surrounding trying to figure out what the other person was up to, okay? So I don't know if there was some sort of spying going on here, or maybe communicating with others trying to find out what the other person was up to, but I feel like there was some lack of trust when it came to the situation, as well as trying to sort of figure out what the other person was feeling or thinking and what they were up to, right? I feel like that was in your past too, guys. And I feel like someone in this situation had a tendency to sort of put themselves first, guys. You got the always partying card. So I feel like someone was in heavy self-sabotaging when it comes to the situation, okay? And I feel like that could be still happening right now. So I feel like if a person, if you're dealing with someone that has a tendency to sort of hold themselves back and sort of internalize a lot of their emotions, guys, I feel like they're reflecting, like this is coming out through bad habits, right? So I feel like they're sort of self-sabotaging at the moment. This could even be you. Take the energy how it resonates, guys, but I feel like there's someone that's unable to handle their emotions, therefore is sort of self-sabotaging within this situation, okay? But we will go deeper into it. Now, this could be someone that you have a energetical attachment to, okay, guys? I feel like this is someone that keeps coming back around, all right? There's too much ego when it comes to the situation. I don't know if this is you or your person, but I feel like there was some sort of separation that took place, guys. And during this separation, there could have been other energies involved, all right? So I want to get into the tarot and sort of look a bit deeper within this situation, because I feel like if we take it back to the past, there was some sort of healing that needed to happen in this situation, but people were sort of avoiding the healing when it came to this, all right? I'm picking up some sort of self-sabotage. This could be you or your person, but there's a sense of self-sabotaging and a lack of trust, all right? So I feel like we got the Fool coming out with the Two of Cups, guys. So I feel like there was a leap of faith into a new beginning in your past, all right? Whatever this leap of faith into a new beginning was, it was definitely something that you felt like you were destined to sort of go that route in life, all right? Because this is where you learnt to love yourself. Whatever this leap of faith into a new beginning caused you to really internalize and sort of get in touch with your emotions, but it's forced you to leap into a new beginning, all right? And I feel like whatever this is, it sort of allowed you to sort of see your self-worth, to sort of put yourself first. I feel like you had to experience this to be able to build up that confidence within yourself to show up differently, all right? So I feel like if you had a tendency to sort of self-sabotage with creating like a lack mentality mindset within yourself, I feel like this time apart, this time in separation with you and your person allowed some sort of spiritual growth within you, okay? And I feel like this has caused you to elevate and switch your perspective when it comes to certain things, because you're showing up differently now, okay? I feel like this was necessary to be able to heal some of those wounds that you carried along with you, all right? And I feel like this lack of trust, there needed to be some sort of separation here, because I feel like you and your person needed to heal separately before this could come back together, all right? That's what I'm getting with this. You guys needed to love yourselves independently before you guys could bring this back together. I feel like you heavily focused on yourself, all right? There's a heavy sense about you heavily focusing on yourself. You've done the work to allow yourself to show up differently now, emotionally, all right? You really went through it. I feel like in your past, guys, you really went through it, but this was a stepping stone to be able to bring you to a place where you can Now thrive in love, okay? Because you've learned how to love yourself. Now, when it comes to your person in this situation, this really took a knock to your person, okay? I feel like this was something that was quite unexpected. So I don't know if this decision that you made sort of, because I'm picking up that your energy is more of the one that sort of drew back your energy and started to focus on yourself. Feel like when you drew back that energy, guys, this person went into heavy mourning, okay? There was a huge sense of loss, a huge sense of heartbreak. I feel like this is where the self-sabotaging energy could have came from. I feel like where you sort of picked yourself up and continued to thrive, someone was in a self-sabotaging sort of lack mindset, grieving this process, not allowing this to sort of, this is someone who really let it get to them, all right? This heartbreak really did open their eyes to a new perspective. Not only that, but created so much turmoil within this person's life that they found it hard to sort of come back up from this, okay? I am picking up there could have been some self-sabotaging acts. There could have been third parties involved, but I feel like this person went the complete opposite way, all right? I feel like with your energy, you continue to push forward and learn from this lesson, whereas the other energy sort of sunk, all right? And this is where you were sort of not allowing yourself to sort of let this energy affect you because you were self-focused, right? I feel like when it came to this energy, they didn't pick themselves up as quick as what you did, all right? Now I want to get into the energy now because I am picking up there's a new stable offer coming, right? So I feel like this person could be coming back with a new stable offer and coming up more grounded. Yeah, so you got the Ace of Swords coming out with the Four of Pentacles, and I feel like this is your energy, right? So I feel like there's been some sort of clarity that's sort of come to light. This is something that you are still quite guarded when it comes to this energy. I feel like there still is some sort of lack of trust. I feel like you're trying to trust your intuition when it comes to this, but there's some sort of clarity that's come towards you. And I feel like this has something to do with like you being able to communicate better, but also able to figure out issues in a more confronting but more grounded energy, okay? So I feel like if there is some form of self-sabotage, I feel like that you're able to reach out and communicate with this energy, all right? And there's some sort of groundedness surrounding this energy, all right? And I feel like that's the vibe that you give up, a very grounded, stable sort of outlook to any situation. And this is causing some sort of stir up in the other person, okay? I feel like if you have, because I feel like your energy has the tendency to communicate more effectively than your person's energy. And I feel like because you have the potential to sort of breathe wisdom through your person, they're able to see it from a more grounded view. I feel like that you sort of can see these sort of self-sabotaging behaviors, but the way that you communicate can be altered to sort of breathe wisdom through this person. And you sort of aren't quick to sort of judge the situation. It's something that you feel like that is you are able to work through, okay? Because you're showing up in a more grounded energy, but you are still quite guarded, all right? So I feel like with your person's energy, because I am picking up that your person has a tendency to sort of get themselves thrown off emotionally, right? Is that this person is very self-focused on really building something solid here. All right, we've got the Seven of Wands coming up with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like your person is looking forward to this new beginning. This is definitely a new beginning on both ends. I feel like for you, you're communicating more effectively. And I feel like for this person, when it comes to their emotional state, they're learning to balance themselves out because you are breathing that wisdom within them, okay? There's something about the way that you communicate through this person and they're able to see things from a different perspective, all right? You create some sort of comfort when it comes to this person. You keep them grounded. And I feel like this other energy that you're dealing with, they know that, all right? There's some form of grounding when it comes to this energy, and I feel like your energy has a healing potential when it comes to this energy. And they know that. There's some form of soul connection here, and you guys can both feel it on a deep level. I feel like you have the capability to help this energy grow, and they can absolutely see this, all right? In the past, I'm picking up a lot of pettiness, a lot of communication styles that just weren't vibing, and this is why the separation had to happen. But I feel like this connection coming into flow now, it's more stable and more grounded, all right? And there is a lot of potential for growth here. So I feel like we're on the right track, all right? It's almost like we've cleared up some sort of confusion from the past. So I don't know if you guys sort of came back into this energy in a more confused state, because I'm picking up in the past there was a lot of confusion. Like there was a lack of trust and a lot of confusion, but there's something about the now that is more stable, more grounded, something more solid. So I feel like there could have been some in between stage here where there was some sort of groundedness or some sort of decision that took place to create this sort of groundedness that is happening right now, all right? So let's sort of like look into the future and sort of see what's going to happen moving forward with this connection. Because we got the romantic love affair coming up. So I feel like when it comes to your energy, guys, you guys have made the decision. You guys have made this decision because you see expansion and growth when it comes to the situation, okay? I feel like you're heavily focusing on the stability of this connection. And you guys are tweaking things and sort of making things and listening more, being more present with your person and sort of being more grounded and listening more. There's a sense of listening. So I feel like if you had a tendency to go sort of over the top with your communication style, there's a groundedness surrounding the communication. Like you guys are learning to work together, all right? There's going to be some sort of truths that come to light, but I feel like this is something that's going to be quite grounded for your relationship, all right? It's going to ground your energy. And there's room for expansion here within this connection because I feel like both parties have sort of made the decision to not allow other energies to really get involved with you guys, okay? To cause confusion, because I feel like there was heavy confusion in the past, and it could be to do with third parties, guys. But there was definitely some form of lack of trust, but there's some sort of grounded energy happening right now. And I feel like this is starting to allow you two to come in a more grounded energy, and I feel like you guys are really making plans moving forward to really expand your horizons because I'm getting longevity with this connection, all right? It's almost like you've sort of set in stone, you know where you're heading, you know that this is your person and you're ready to thrive forward, all right? I want to see your person's energy sort of moving forward because you're looking long term, and I feel like you are really focusing on long term. So I feel like you're quite settled. I feel like your expansion and your growth is getting yourself to a point where you're ready to sort of bring in manifestations. I feel like your person is still sort of stuck in some lack mindset or still needs to do a bit of healing, okay? Because I feel like there's still some avoiding of some situations that this person isn't quite comfortable with yet. There is still some sort of wounded energy here that this person seems to be stuck on, okay? So I don't know if there was some information that came to light in your past. Whatever this is, guys, I feel like someone sort of got on their feels about it, and there's still some sort of reminiscing on sort of that. And I don't know if this can cause some sort of trouble moving forward, but this is definitely something that someone's going to have to heal from, okay? And I am picking it up as your person. So I feel like there might be some sort of negative thinking from past situations that could creep in moving forward, but I'm picking up longevity, all right? Or someone's sort of stuck in some sort of energy where they feel a bit wounded, okay? Where they were sideswiped, and there's still some sort of leftover residue that this person tends to carry, all right? So I feel like if they have a tendency to sort of avoid the healing process, you're definitely going to be a guiding light when it comes to this energy, okay? And I feel like this energy knows that. I want to sort of get like the overall energy for you guys. So I feel like you guys have made a solid decision, and this is you and your person. So I feel like the connecting energy when it comes to this is that you guys are really, really connected to each other to a point where you guys are ready to sort of settle down and make it known that this trust and this loyalty is something that you guys have to give to each other, right? I feel like you're going to reject any sort of negative energy because there was a sense of letting third parties get in the way, all right? And that's in your past. But I feel like there's a heavy groundedness surrounding sort of like, no, we're in it for the long run. And I feel like this is this person, right? They're stuck on you. There's some sense of like, this keeps coming around. You don't know why, but I feel like you guys are ready to reject any outside noise And you guys are going to heavily focus on winning moving forward, okay? I'm picking up longevity with this. So I feel like this is someone that you've sort of set in stone with, as well as them. This is mirroring energy. So I feel like you two have sort of set in stone. You know where you are heading. You guys are heading to this, okay? You guys are going to be too busy winning to be able to give any energy to any outside influences that are unhealthy. So definitely something to look forward to, guys. This is a really good reading. So good luck to you guys. I wish you nothing but the best, all right? And if you'd like a private reading, the link's in my bio.